Right. Yeah, that's a great question. The costs are widespread and they're enormous. Whether you're talking about a hospital that is performing not only unnecessary medical interventions and treatments, but unwanted by the family or by the patient themselves. Things that doctors and nurses don't want to be doing to them, wouldn't want done to them. They don't want to do to their family members. They're having to do these things, and many times they're not reimbursed. They don't receive payment for this, and the hospital systems are under an enormous amount of strain. We did a study, an actuarial study years ago, that showed, based on research, published research, peer-reviewed research, that the cost in unnecessary and unwanted ventilators alone in the Medicare population for a year was close to $17 billion that could have been avoided. And so we talk about quality of care. We talk about, as John mentioned earlier, patient-centric care. And it seems like that is a great concept until you get towards when you become sicker, when you become a higher utilizer of medical resources. And the reality is that advanced care planning, although we believe that it's beneficial for everyone, it especially affects our older population and our frailer population. And that's when we're not getting it done. So as a result, we're getting hospitalizations that are unnecessary and unwanted. It takes a toll on families. It takes a toll on the medical personnel that are having to take care of these folks. The indirect costs, as far as payers that are having to pay not only for the direct cost of the medical care itself, but then for the caregivers who spend a great deal of their time wondering whether they're simply making the right choice and the emotional impact it has on them, getting them back in the workforce. We're talking about loss of productivity for caregivers. So there are direct costs, there are indirect costs, there are financial, monetary costs, there are emotional costs. If we don't get it right, the system's broken, and it's been broken for a long time. So we're trying to fix that.